being like what we do, right? Like, it's definitely a unique job, and we're always gone, and I'm interested to know how you kind of manage this sort of thing, because you're on another level, just with family life, because if you're a wedding DJ, right, we work on the weekends, we're out late, I get home late because I'm packing up too, so it's similar. But club is even later, and even crazier, and during the week and all that, and I know you're constantly working, and it's tough. Like, especially I just have, I have my fiance and my 2 cats. You have 2 little girls as well. And that adds a whole nother dynamic. And like,
sure.
I know one thing. I know that it takes a certain kind of woman to date a DJ, right? I think some women can't handle it. They just can't. They don't have it's not their fault. They just don't have the personalities for it. They cannot handle that life. It'll never work, and that's it. And then others, the strong saints can. And I think we both have one. But like, do you have any tips for DJs on how to manage, having 2 kids and and your wife and family, and being out late, and like your lifestyle, your job, your career,
So Nick Montone told me years ago that you can fix tired, but you can't fix hungover. And I learned that the hard way when my first daughter was first born. I came home and I had a pretty fun night, and my wife was going to work. She's a teacher the next morning, and I was going to watch the baby. And at one point, I was just in so much pain that I looked at her and I was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I'm a bad dad. I promise I won't do this again. Like, I'm such an asshole." It only happens once. It only happens once, and then you'll get over it. But I'm very lucky because I was with my wife since college. So not that I'm anything important or anything whatever now, but she kind of was with me during the whole progression. Like, I was playing the 20-person gigs at Mission Grill, and then now I'm doing the Pitbull concert. So she was kind of there for the whole thing, and that 100% helps and I also don't give her a reason not to trust me. And a lot of times we could flirt with the line and make it whatever, but as long as you get home safely, and I'm always up with the kids, and I'm always at gymnastics, I'm always at swimming and this and that. I got to go pick them up in an hour, and I always make sure that the family stays the priority. As big as the gig is, and as thankful I am for it, I still got to get home to my family, and that's how I manage it. But you're absolutely right. My wife takes a lot of the pressure and the burden off me on the weekends, and then during the week I try to help as much as humanly possible because I'm home, So I'll volunteer at school, like I'll go pick the kids up. I drop the kids off every morning, so it truly is a partnership. And I know that sounds corny, but it really is. It really is, because I can't do what I do on the weekends if she doesn't help significantly. So. Sure. You just have to never give somebody a reason not to trust you. And then if you do that, then it is what it is. But you're right. It takes a certain kind of person, and me and my son talk about it all the time because we're very lucky to found those people. And we couldn't do what we do if they didn't do what they do. So thanks, 100%. Val.
Yeah, shouts to Val. Shouts to the wife, Val. And I know that's a good point. You can always fix tired. Don't be scared to be a little tired as long as you're there. Like, because I know you're crazy. Like, you'll DJ HQ, and you'll be there till whenever 3 a.m. And then they always, when it's casino, you always get a room, and you'll take a nap in the room for 2 hours, and then you'll get up, and then you're up with your kids at 6 a.m. that morning. Like, I'll see you on your stories that morning, 6 a.m. I'm still sleeping till 11 because I got cats, and I'm just, and I wake up and I'm like, this story's 5 hours old. Jesus Christ, does he sleep?
Yeah, so take last Thursday, I was lucky enough that the club decided or offered to celebrate my birthday for me. So we were out.
I saw it. Looks great. Happy belated, by the way.
Thank you. I did. We were out till like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and at 7:30, I texted my buddy, and I'm like, I'm leaving in 10 minutes, whether you're awake or not. Like, I want to be home. I want to be home when the kids get home. I want to be rested. I have to work at night. I'm going home. I think the pandemic made me really weird with being the homebody. I don't like sleeping in hotels anymore, and I'm in hotels a lot. I just want to be home, and I'm thankful that I still feel that way. But I'll get done at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'll go upstairs. I'll sleep for an hour or two, and then I'll trek it home. But
yeah, I respect it, man. I love it.